blooming. Now I was wondering just how the long, fluffy white curtains would look if I lit a bunch of straws and held it under them. Would I try it? Sure. I pulled several straws from the broom and held them to the fire until they blazed. I rushed to the window and brought the flame in touch with the hems of the curtains. My brother shook his head. "Nah," he said. He spoke too late. Red circles were eating into the white cloth. Then a flare of flames shot out. Startled, I backed away. The fire soared to the ceiling, and I trembled with fright. Soon, a sheet of yellow lit the room. I was terrified. I wanted to scream, but was afraid. I looked around for my brother. He was gone. One half of the room was now ablaze. Smoke was choking me, and the fire was licking at my face, making me gasp. I made for the kitchen. Smoke was surging there, too. Soon my mother would smell that smoke and see the fire and come and beat me. I had done something wrong, something which I couldn't hide or deny. Yes, I would run away and never come back. I ran out of the kitchen and into the backyard. Where could I go? Yes, under the house. Nobody would find me there. I crawled under the house and crept into a dark hollow of a brick chimney and balled myself into a tight knot. My mother must not find me and whip me for what I had done. Anyway, it was all an accident. I hadn't really intended to set the house afire. I had just wanted to see how the curtains would look when they burned. And neither did it occur to me that I was hiding under a burning house. Presently, footsteps pounded on the floor above me. Then I heard screams. Later, the gongs of fire wagons and the clopping hooves of horses came from the direction of the street. Yes, there was really a fire like the one I had seen one day burn a house down to the ground, leaving only a chimney standing black. I was stiff with terror. The thunder of sound above me shook the chimney to which I clung. The screams came louder. I saw the image of my grandmother lying helplessly upon her bed, and there were yellow flames in her black hair. Was my mother afire? Would my brother burn? Perhaps everybody in the house would burn. Why had I not thought of those things before I fired the curtains? I yearned to become invisible, to stop living. The commotion above me increased, and I began to cry. It seemed that I had been hiding for ages, and when the stomping and the screaming died down, I felt lonely, cast forever out of life. Voices sounded nearby, and I shivered. "Richard!" My mother was calling frantically. I saw her legs and the hem of her dress moving swiftly about the backyard. Her wails were full of an agony whose intensity told me that my punishment would be measured by its depth. Then I saw her taut face peering under the edge of the house. She had found me. I held my breath and waited to hear her command me to come to her. Her face went away. No. She hadn't seen me, huddled in the dark nook of the chimney. I tucked my head into my arms, and my teeth chattered. "Richard!" The distress I sensed in her voice was as sharp and painful as the lash of a whip on my flesh. "Richard, the house is on fire! Oh, find my child!" Yes, the house was afire, but I was determined not to leave my place of safety. Finally, I saw another face peering under the edge of the house. It was my father's. His eyes must have become accustomed to the shadows, for he was now pointing at me. "There he is." "No!" I screamed. "Come here, boy." "No!" "The house is on fire." "Leave me alone." He crawled to me and caught hold of one of my legs. I hugged the edge of the brick chimney with all my strength. My father yanked my leg, and I clawed at the chimney harder. "Come out of there, you little fool! Turn me loose!"